It has just gone 5 o'clock on a very brisk winter's morning in Johannesburg. You'd be forgiven for thinking that no one would be crazy enough to get up this early to train, but I found someone who has been so committed over the last 12 weeks of her life, and this is how she brought on an unbelievable transformation in her own life. Bailey Schneider is going to give me one of her secrets. It's called Urban Outdoor Fitness, and it made all the difference for her. Gareth is also here from USN. I'm sure he's going to have a tip or two. Let's go.
Bailey Schneider was a finalist in the recent USN Espresso 12-week challenge. She cultivated a new lifestyle and is enjoying great results with Urban Outdoor Fitness's boot camp group classes.
It looks like there is an awesome vibe between the guys in your group here. They seem to motivate each other. Everyone loves coming out here despite the ridiculous conditions.
Ridiculous conditions.
It is freezing, but it's the best way to get the blood pumping. You get your metabolism going so quickly, and it's a great group of people. I think we're all a little bit nuts, so we all have to encourage each other.
But you can see where the motivation, how important it is to have a trainer like Jono kind of on your shoulder, giving you that motivation. Was it like this during your 12-week challenge?
All the time, and then some. He's just been really, really motivating, and there have been times when I've been like, I just don't want to do this anymore. And Jono's going, you've got to keep thinking about the goal. You're doing so well, don't give up now. And it's just those little things that keep you going.
Having had a taste now myself, I can certainly understand the attraction. Do you think this was the silver bullet in Bailey's training regime? Did this make the difference?
I think the big thing with Bailey's success was her motivation and her determination to get the goal, to get the job done. You know, like she says, there was a couple of days when she wasn't very keen to get going. We did personal training, we did one-on-one sessions, and then obviously Bailey was doing the group classes for her sort of more cardio, more high-intensity work, and she did well.
Nice, high-intensity early morning workout. Clearly is very effective, but why? Take us through the mindset here. What are we getting out of a training program like this?
I think basically what we try and do, Graeme, is we try and keep them moving for 1 hour solid. And the idea is to keep the heart rate up between 60 and 80% of your maximum and to keep it pumping for 50 minutes. We warm the body up nicely in the beginning. We use 10 minutes to get it going, and then we give a good 40 minutes solid work session, and then 10 minutes stretch at the end. So yeah, it's just keeping the body moving for an hour.
Well, we know that you had quite a complete training regime during your 12-week challenge. What do you prefer, being inside the cushy, warm gym or outdoors enjoying the lovely fresh air? What is the most enjoyable part of your training for you?
I absolutely have to be honest. Before I started with Jono, it was literally always being in the gym, and I just don't enjoy that environment. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. I feel like everyone's always looking at themselves and checking it out and the whole 9 yards. And this is just incredible. We have the most amazing climate in South Africa, yes, even in winter. And it's just great to get that fresh air, to get the blood pumping, and to do something that's different.
There are many boot camp classes to choose from nationwide, with groups supporting and motivating each other. Plus, it's also an affordable way to achieve results, and classes are fun.
Gareth, having tasted this kind of training firsthand, what would you recommend supplementation-wise?
I'd definitely have a look at a pre-workout product, especially for the guys, especially in the winter where you need that energy level, you need that motivation to get that blood pumping. You need to make sure that you're going to prime your system for a good quality workout. You would have seen the guys drinking some intra-workout products here. That's essential. I mean, you need to make sure that you're not getting extra calories in, but that you're sparing your lean muscle tissue mass, especially in the cold. And then post-workout is important. I would recommend 100% whey protein post-workout.
Before a workout, Fedra Cut Slim Packs are ideal for ladies, increasing energy levels and stoking the fat-burning process, while Fedra Cut Lava Sticks help gents shred fat mass and protect lean muscle mass.
All right, let's talk a bit more technically about our BCAA amino mix or amino grow. How does it help in this kind of training system?
That's the intra-workout product you would have seen everybody sipping on. That's got your branched-chain amino acids in it, so it spares your lean muscle tissue mass. It forces your muscle to hold on to sugar so that your body actually burns fat faster. And that way you increase your metabolic rate, you prime your system for the rest of the day. And the most important thing with Bailey, training first thing in the morning, her body is then more inclined to burn fat mass all day long.
Gareth, I love it when you coin a phrase, man. Bank your training sessions. Of course, the training is one part, but we've got to put our nutrients back into the body. Take us through what we should be eating after a training session like this.
It is the most important thing. You're coming out here, you're doing the high-intensity workouts, you're burning all the calories. If you don't eat properly post-workout, you're never going to be able to progress. There'll be no motivation to develop. And then all you'll be doing is a training session with no definite outcome. Like Bailey did in her 3-month body and lifestyle challenge, She made sure that she did the exercise, she made sure she ate properly, and that way she gets to progress moving forward. So she dropped her body fat mass, and she even grew and developed lean muscle tissue mass.
All right, I'm motivated and I'm starving. I'm going to try some breakfast. What are you going to have for breakfast now this morning?
Well, when I leave here, I'm going to have some oats, some whey protein, a little bit of cinnamon to help balance out my blood sugar level. Can't wait.
USN's 100% whey protein taken after training will help keep your body in an anabolic state. Read more on usn.co.za and get the results you want.